My name's Anthony, Dr. Anthony Giannumas. I'm a professor at a university in Norway, and I've taught over 3,000 students, but I am a terrible teacher. And I discovered this one day after I gave the lecture of my lifetime, giving myself a little pat on the back. Good job, Anthony, good job. And I see this student in the back of the auditorium, and she's got this look on her face like she's about to speak some truth. And she marches down and plants herself in front of that podium and holds up her notebook. And she says, Anthony, I made a list of everything you did wrong today. My ego was shattered immediately. And she's just rifling through all of these problems, all of these things that I had done wrong. And she's saying things like, well, you started class 15 minutes late because you were sitting there messing with your technology. Okay, fine, whatever, Katie. Don't bring that kind of noise. And she says, well, halfway through the class, you mentioned this term, but you never defined it. You never told us what it meant. Okay, fine, I'll get it next class. And then she says, well, you ended class almost 20 minutes late because you said, oh, there's one other thing 7 times in a row. And I'm trying to pay attention, but it's kind of just becoming just dark, just spacing out. I'm trying to understand where she's coming from. And all of a sudden, it dawned on me. As I was pushing back, as I was telling her, no, actually, no, but I realized I was just defending the status quo. I was defending the way things are. She's actually a revolutionary. She's actually a superhero by bringing this information to me, this feedback to me. I'm sitting there looking at Katie and realizing I'm looking at Captain Marvel, and I, as her professor, as her teacher, as the person who can give her a grade at the end of the semester, have 2 choices. I could either shut her down, or I could just shut up and listen. Now, there's some research by Deloitte that shows that leadership has a bit of a secret ingredient, and that secret spice is inclusion. So this is my first key takeaway for you guys. The first thing I want you to remember about inclusive leadership is that we as leaders, we as the people who are in charge of the work that we're doing as entrepreneurs need to shut up so our most valued team members, our innovators, our idea makers, our change makers, our talent doesn't shut down. And this was a tool that Katie taught me, Katie from my class. And we had a meeting, and she grabbed me after the meeting. She said, Anthony, during that meeting, you just kind of hogged up all the space. And you just talk. And she said, I want to teach you a signal that I can give you so that you know when to shut up. She said, it's the sign language gesture for shut up. So I want us to do this together. All it is, do you know the Italian gesture, this one, chef's kiss, yeah? Can we all do that together real quick? Yeah, so I know you know what you're doing. Okay, good. It's just hand outstretched, chef's kiss to the corner of your mouth. This is shut up in sign language. Let's all do it together. One time, right here. Boom, and then boom. And she said, Anthony, if you see me looking at you during a meeting and I'm looking at you like this, it's time for you to shut up because somebody in that room is shutting down.